Cardi B's trial continues, and we're finding more and more how definitely that the security guard invaded Cardi B's space, her privacy, and every other sense of dignity. This woman, Cardi B, she was coming to an appointment, a private appointment, okay? And here we have a quote unquote professional security guard who is supposed to be doing her job and not trying to take pictures of the clients and the patrons coming in and out of this building that she so adamantly told security guard was her building. She so adamantly told Cardi B that it was her building. Yes, she did. Now get this, after Cardi B insisted on her privacy, insisted on this girl not filming her, insisted on this girl not following her down the hall, she then says, oh, well, you're going to get out of my building. I'm like, oh, no, she didn't. Oh, you're going to get up out of my building. I'm like, you know what? If this ain't some BS, this is some mess, okay? This girl was totally unprofessional, totally disingenuous, totally without integrity, okay? Now, right is right, and Cardi B had the right to be in that building. She made an appointment with a physician there to take care of her. Y'all, this is where the funny moments come in at. Cardi B told them the other day she came in there to check on her cat. Girl, the courtroom started bursting up with laughter. And you know, that's the way she was throughout, until this opposing attorney made her upset. But her attorney said objection, and then Cardi B was able to sort of reel it back in with getting upset with this person. I'm like, Cardi, don't let him upset you. That's what he's trying to do, because they are not winning that case with what that girl did. And y'all, the doctor testified. Yes, Cardi B's doctor. And when he testified, I said, oh, it's a done deal. Y'all can zip it up, because you all, they were trying so hard. The girl's attorney, they were trying so hard to keep Cardi B's doctor from testifying. And now we see why. Because, listen, when Cardi B's attorney questioned the doctor, unlike this other attorney, Cardi B's attorney's questions were on point. They were directed. They were expedient. They were no nonsense. He got right to the point. He said, did you see what happened between Cardi B and I think the lady's name is Miss Ellis? And he said, yes. He said, did you see Cardi B do anything to her with her hands? The doctor said, no. Did you hear Cardi B call the lady the N-word? The doctor said, no. And the poignancy of it, oh, the questions that came and the answers that came matter of factly, I said, oh, this is a wrap. He also testified to the fact that he had to continue to tell the security guard, get on the elevator. Get on the elevator. Now look, this is a professional man. This is a doctor, okay, who has a patient right there, Cardi B, who he has to see. But he's out here having to deal with this foolishness of this security guard. He had to tell her continually to get on the elevator. So, Cardi B's attorney asked him, well, what was she doing? And he said she was continuing to yell. She was continuing to shout out about Cardi B. And I'm like, y'all, if this ain't some mess, what did this girl think she was going to do bringing this lawsuit against this lady? And you know what they said? They said she was after a money grab. After she saw that, of course, it was Cardi B, and Cardi B was not going to take any of her mess about filming her, about following her down the hall, totally acting unprofessional. Then the girl gets offended and she turns it and tries to start getting belligerent with the client of that building, okay? There's so many things wrong with that as far as that management is concerned in that building, because one, Cardi B is a paying client, a paying customer, a paying patron of that building. The doctors receive their money from their profession from that building. And this girl is stopping that whole thing with her unprofessional behavior. Are you kidding me? There was the case handed to Cardi right there, even before the doctor came up and made the statement so matter-of-factly. The receptionist also testified, and when she was asked, now get this, this girl's attorney was just all over the place. The receptionist was asked by the girl's attorney, why did you decline Miss Ellis, that's the security guard's request to testify for you, or something for her, or something to that effect? And she said, the receptionist said, because I knew she was wrong. I knew she was wrong. I'm like, whoa, there it is right there. So we have two witnesses. The receptionist, who at one point Cardi said got in between the security guard and her, and was trying to get the security guard to go on about her business. And y'all, she wanted her to testify. Girl, it was a total, I would say, a total setup from the beginning. This girl trying to get some money from Cardi B, because it just all went left, and it wasn't in her favor at all, and it should not have been. She invaded a patient's privacy, a patient's space, a patient's need for dignity in coming to a professional building to have a matter looked at. How dare her? So y'all, that's what was going on. That was yesterday. And today, I don't know what it will be, but we will be watching it. It's like, it's done, because I believe also the judge gave the jury instructions. So this should be a done deal today, tomorrow. But I say today because the jury doesn't have much to decide on. They saw what happened. They saw all the girls' allegations just did not stand up. So there you have it. Talk later.